I remember the day I first met Victor like it was yesterday. He was charming, polite, and seemed to carry the weight of a man who'd seen too much but still believed in love. We met at a conference in Abuja, him a keynote speaker, me part of the organising committee. He was 10 years older than me, but that never mattered. When we talked, time folded. We laughed about our childhoods, our favourite meals, the music our parents used to play. I found myself drawn in like a moth to a flame. We married a year later. My parents were cautious, maybe too cautious. My father asked me 3 times if I was sure. I was, or at least I thought I was. Victor's mother, Mama Dora, was a widow. She lived alone in Enugu but frequently visited her children across Nigeria. The first time she visited us after our wedding, she came with a giant bag of plantain spices and palm oil. She insisted on cooking every meal, controlling everything in the house. How the curtains were folded, how Victor's shirts were arranged, even how I should speak to him. "She's just traditional," Victor would say when I complained. "Give her time." So I gave her time. 2 years into our marriage, I was still not pregnant. The pressure started to mount. Mama Dora would leave fertility teas by my bedside, sometimes whispering prayers over my belly when she thought I was asleep. I tried to be patient, but I also started feeling like a failure. Then Victor started changing. He used to be gentle, funny, and attentive, but soon he became distant. He stopped kissing me goodbye, stopped asking about my day. He started sleeping late, claiming to be working on projects for his firm. Sometimes he'd shower twice before bed, which was unusual for him. When I asked, he just shrugged. "You're overthinking," he'd say, and that would be the end of it. I tried not to nag. I tried to be the wife everyone expected me to be. I cooked, cleaned, smiled, and went to church with him every Sunday. I played my role. One afternoon, while Victor was at work, Mama Dora came into the kitchen while I was peeling yams. She watched me silently for a while, then said, "Do you even know how to keep a man?" I paused. "Mama, I don't understand." She leaned in. "Men have needs. When you can't give them a child, you should at least give them comfort. Don't you know that?" I blinked. "I'm trying my best," she scoffed. "Trying is not enough. You'll lose him if you're not careful." That night, I cried myself to sleep beside Victor, who didn't even notice. Then one Saturday, I returned from the market earlier than expected. I'd forgotten my purse, so I left my basket with the trader and took a keke back home. When I got to the gate, it was ajar. Strange. We always locked it. I stepped inside quietly. The sitting room was empty, but a pair of heels lay by the foot of the stairs, Mama Dora's heels. I frowned. She was supposed to be at her sister's place in Owerri. I climbed the stairs slowly, heart thumping. Our bedroom door was closed. From behind it, I heard soft laughter, Victor's. Then a woman giggled. I froze. I pressed my ear against the door, whispering. Another giggle. I didn't think. I just pushed the door open. There, on our bed, wrapped in nothing but a sheet, was Victor, and beside him was Mama Dora. I wish I could say I screamed or slapped someone or fainted, but I just stood there paralysed. Victor jumped up, stammering. "It's not what you think." But it was exactly what I thought. Mama Dora didn't even flinch. She pulled the sheet tighter around her and said, "Close the door, child. This isn't your place." That broke me. Tears flooded my eyes. Not my place. This is my marriage. My husband. Victor stepped forward. "Let me explain." I stepped back. "Don't you dare touch me." I ran out barefoot, not even stopping to grab my phone. I ended up at my friend Ngozi's place, shaking, crying, broken. For 2 weeks I stayed there, ignoring Victor's calls. He sent long messages, begged to explain, said it was a mistake. Mama Dora even came once, uninvited, pretending nothing had happened. Ngozi wanted me to expose them, to go viral, to make noise. But I was too ashamed. I couldn't believe the man I loved had not only betrayed me, but with his own mother. Then one night, Victor showed up at Ngozi's gate. He knelt. He cried. "I'm sorry," he said. "It started the year you travelled for your cousin's wedding. She came to visit, and one night she entered my room. I was drunk." I didn't stop her. After that, it became something else. "She's your mother," I whispered, disgusted. "She said it was love," he muttered. "She said I needed comfort. I didn't know how to stop it." I felt sick. I returned home the next day to pack. I didn't want anything from that house, but I needed closure. Mama Dora was gone. Victor watched me as I folded my clothes. "I'll do anything to make it right," he said. "There's nothing left to fix," I replied. I moved into a small apartment on the mainland and filed for divorce. My parents, once cautious, were furious. My father wanted to confront Victor, but I begged him not to. A month later, I discovered I was pregnant. I almost didn't believe the test. I took 5 more, all positive. My first thought was, what kind of child would this be? Born into such betrayal. But then I realized it wasn't the child's fault. This baby was mine, my miracle. When I told Victor, he wept. Please, let me be there, he said. Let me raise our child. I said no. I decided to keep the child, but not the past. Today, my daughter is 3. She has my eyes and Victor's smile. She doesn't know him. She may never. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever trust again, if I'll ever let another man close. But I know one thing. I survived. And that's enough.
For now.